Hello, thank you for stopping by Healing Conversations with Z. This is Zuri Bibi. I've decided to do a star spread out of the Sacred Geometry deck, using the deck, and it's going to use the star tetrahedron, and because it's one of the most recognizable symbols in the sacred geometry. It is it is a three-dimensional form, and the shape of the primary energy system that surrounds our bodies is known as the Merkaba. And if you listen to Aluna Ash, she talks about that in detail. Let me keep reading. There are male and female aspects to this spread, so it may be considered an in-depth balancing spread. So this spread will help balance your masculine and feminine energies within yourself. It also speaks to expanded awareness and connections to dimensions beyond the known. So, most people think it's just this dimension, but it's many dimensions. I've been to a few of them. I understand a few of it. And I don't know how I understand it, but I just do. So a lot of times I think that's probably why I know stuff, and I don't understand why I know it, because I've been somewhere else, experienced it, I've seen it, or was taught this. But when I come back here, it's kind of foggy. But I know that sounds kind of far out. Whoever, if you're new to my channel and you're like, she talking crazy. No, I'm not. But until you've experienced it for yourself, people will say you're crazy. And that's probably what a lot of people in the past have been told. They were crazy about things. And then when things came to be, then people wanted to say, oh, you weren't lying, wow. Or worse, they, how they did Jesus. They killed him, strung him up on the pole, and sent him to God, because he was telling information that they didn't want him to know. Want the people to know. Same thing. Knowledge is power. I've always said that. But some people, when you're knowledgeable, it's a threat to people. But it shouldn't be a threat unless you're using it for evil. I'm really shuffling these cards because I pulled out the Kabbalah card a few minutes ago for the earlier reading. And I just want to make sure it's really shuffled in good before I pull these cards. All right. Actually, I'm just going to pull them out. I'm not even going to pull them out. Let them fly out. One. That's passion. I don't know if you can see that. Passion, guidance, action, intuition, nurturing, compassion. And if you did it as a star, that's one point. That's another point. That's another point, another point, and another point. And actually what it is two triangles subsided, upside down. One point is up, and the square is up like that, and then the other one is the square is down like that. And that's how you get the square. And I'll show you in the book. That's how it looks. But anyway, let's keep it moving. So this is for a collective reading. It's not for anyone in particular. So, it's not an individual, masculine or feminine. This is for everybody. So let's see what happens. For the first one is passion. And that is 52. Invoking the infinite. Let's look at that. I've never seen that one before. Healing and renewal. So that's our passion. We're healing and renewal. The figure 8 was perceived as a healing symbol, and research into its healing effects is ongoing. Lying on its side, this figure becomes the symbol of infinity, which is beyond measure. There is also a Mobius strip, the universal sign for recycling, which represents single sided non duality. I don't know where that strip is. Oh, I think it's this thing here. It might be these. Um, Additional triangular geometry and color activate the flow of healing energy. So yeah, I see the triangles. There's the triangle there. And there's lots of them. That's triangles here. You have pulled this card today because you are actively involved in a healing process. It is likely self-healing that you seek, but you may also be asking for healing for another. Energies move into our body from a divine source and through your hands to touch the place that needs attention. Use your intuition to help identify the weakness. It is often emotional healing that must take place to heal a physical wound. A wounded spirit is most comfortable in a failing body. Your healing capacities will be catalyzed by your ability to connect with heart energy and to act with compassion. Use your intention to focus healing energy and move it to a place that will allow the body to act in accordance with its natural tendency toward good health. Accept the call to heal and renew yourself first, then offer this gift to those who will seek your assistance. So, since I'm in this collective, I'm using this too. So, I'm healing myself so that I can heal you all or help you all heal yourselves. Number 2 is guidance. Ka. Guidance. And that is number 56. Life force. And that's our guidance. Our life force is our guidance. This is a rainbow colored torus. The donut shaped geometry of the tube torus expresses the concept of spirit as life force. Ka comes from the Merkaba. It is spirit. The water lilies, which are intended to symbolize our potential for enlightenment, surround and are contained within this rainbow colored torus. Okay, I don't know. I'm probably glaring it. Okay, that might be better. Sorry about that. Let this card signify your relationship to spirit and the life flow of the universe. Relax and follow your breath. Slowly allow yourself to enter this image. Use it as a device for meditation and a place from which to access the full spectrum of inner guidance. Notice how each of the colors has dimension and holds energetic vibration. Move within the shape and touch the water lily inside. See its purity and the beauty of its form. Feel the colors moving around you as you sit with this perfect flower. Notice how the colors spin and interact with one another. Accept into your being the wholeness that is embodied in the Ka and return to your life with the knowledge that there is order, beauty, and life force in everything. So Ka is the spirit. This is the spirit. So spirit is in everything. And that is our guidance. We need to know that Ka is our life force and it is in everything. Number 3 is action. What action? Taurus. Just talked about that. So Taurus is number 55. Magnetic energy. That's our action. So we have magnetic energy. The torus is a piece of sacred geometry that, when viewed as three-dimensional, looks like a donut. It is the primal shape of the universe. The human heart has seven muscles that form a torus. It is the shape of Earth's magnetic fields. The smaller figure is a torus vortex that was created as a crop formation in England in 1999. That one. This card connects you to the energy fields of the earth and your heart connection to her. You may be feeling disconnected and alone. You may need a boost of unconditional love to aid in overcoming a difficult situation. Perhaps you simply could use a dose of grounding in the moment. Take an opportunity today to find a place in nature, no matter how small, and reconnect your energy with that of the planet. Use all your senses and really feel this magnetic connection. This is Mother Earth energy. It nurtures you and grounds in your being the love and stability you need to help you realize the transience of challenges and the magnificent miracles of life. All right, that's three. Number four is intuition. Hexagon. And that's number 43. Beauty and perfection. That's our intuition. That's how we're going to use it. This six-sided geometry of the hexagon speaks of structure, function, order. We find it in the beauty of crystals, the perfection of snowflakes, and the symmetry of beehives. Beauty surrounds you. This card suggests that you focus on that beauty and seek ways to bring it more consciously into your life. Most lives are filled and overflowing with places to go, people to see. Sometimes in our busyness, we forget to notice the beauty that surrounds us everywhere on the planet. Perhaps a walk in the woods is in order. Move deliberately, allowing all your senses to become aware of the perfection that surrounds you in nature. Listen to the birds. Smell the scents of the forest. This may be the perfect day to gather your family for a visit to the art museum. Perhaps you will want to stop at the florist and bring flowers home to cheer and calm the air. Or perhaps a crystal and place it where you will notice it every day to remind you in your fast-paced life to take time to appreciate its beauty and perfection. Walk in beauty. I might get some flowers today, either flowers or get a stone. That's a good idea. That's our intuition. Okay, so our next one is nurturing. Triangle. Look like we're using most of the let me keep going out this. That's number 10. Trinity. Many things come in threes: beginning, middle, end. Mother, father, child. Cosmologies of many world cultures view existence as having three levels. They teach us to access our lower selves through our connection with Mother Earth. Next is the quest to know our middle selves in this physical form. Finally, we communicate with our higher self, seen as coming from beyond, often from Father, Son, or the stars. This synthesis of body, mind, and spirit brings balance, strength, and completion to our human experience. Drawing this card denotes movement towards strength and completion. You are moving on a life path that puts you in touch with the synthesis of the elements of growth, joy, and freedom. Wherever you are on that path, take a moment to acknowledge the progress you are making and renew your resolve to act in accordance with that which strengthens and assists you in enjoying and fulfilling your life's purposes. Wow, interesting. All right, and last but not least, compassion. Himalayan passage. And that is 14. Rebirth. So that's the compassion. All right. Certain times and occurrences within each life transform that life forever. Sometimes they occur in quiet moments. Sometimes they happen as a result of challenging or traumatic events. This card explores your connection to such events and asks you to take a fresh look at how they may have influenced what is presently transpiring in your life. Within the triangles are the four mountains of your physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual body. And here they are right here. Emotional, let me find it. No, physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies. The symbol in the center represents the oh wait, that right there. That's what it is. I read this. We had this card before. Hold a significant event or insight, past, present, or future, in your awareness. Sense where it sits in your physical body. What does it feel like in your emotional body? What information does it bring to you mentally? How does it affect your spiritual knowing? Each of these insights offers guidance surrounding the lessons you have been gifted. Each provides a means to a deeper understanding of events that transform your life and offer you rebirth. Thank Spirit for the opportunity to learn, grow, and change. Know that the ultimate gifts are healing and transformation. Use the sound of the to release any trauma and incorporate these insights into your present. This is interesting. It says, what is this reading supposed to do? This spread speaks about expanded awareness and connections to dimensions beyond the known. So, just a recap. With the invoking the infinite, we're healing and renewing ourselves passionately. For 2, we're using Kai life force as our guidance. As action, we're using magnetic energy. For our intuition, we're using beauty and perfection. For nurturing, we're using the Trinity triangle. And for compassion, we're using rebirth. Pretty interesting. Hopefully this message gives you some guidance and a way to reconnect to the dimensions beyond the known, and helps you understand the expanded awareness and the connections to dimensions beyond the unknown. All right. I hope you all take care. You all have a wonderful day. Until later, peace.